Hello and welcome. Today's video is about a new research into alarming rise of lung cancer in non-smoker women. Lung cancer is one of the most common cancer worldwide. About 2.5 million new lung cancer cases were diagnosed in 2022, an increase of 300,000 since 2020. We already know that there is a lot of research evidence on smoking and lung cancer. In this video, I would like to highlight about non-smokers and lung cancer, especially in women. A new worldwide study by World Health Organization's Cancer Agency found lung cancer cases are increasing in people who have never smoked, especially in women. The findings published in The Lancet reveal that lung adenocarcinoma, the most common type of lung cancer among non-smokers, accounts for nearly 60% of lung cancer cases in women compared to 45% in men. So what is the reason? Why more cases in women? So there could be main three factors. Number one, environmental factors, particularly air pollution. Number two, genetic predisposition. And number three, immune responses. So let us see one by one. First, role of genetics. Various genes are involved. Genetic mutations is a risk factor in non-smokers, and it is seen more in women than men. So what happens in mutation? The gene provides instructions for producing a protein on the surface of cells involved in growth and division. Mutations in the gene drive uncontrolled cell division and tumor growth. Mutations in the genes such as EGFR found in 50% of lung adenocarcinomas in non-smoking Asian women. So can we detect these mutations? Advances in genetic testing made it easier to detect these mutations. Thankfully, improved screening programs have helped detect these mutations more frequently. So what are the reasons for genetic mutation? Rising exposure to air pollution, which is known to trigger EGFR mutations. So this may be a contributing factor to increased prevalence of lung cancer in non-smokers. So recent studies suggest that exposure to tiny particles in the air, that is particulate matter 2.5, they are 2.5 microns or smaller, may be responsible for these mutations in non-smoker women. Furthermore, exposure to household burning of solid fuels for heating and cooking could be a causal factor of lung cancer. Indoor air pollution from household chemicals also contribute. So since PM particulate matter 2.5 levels continue to rise in many towns and cities, exposure to these particles could be another factor not only in lung cancer but also in other type of cancers. And hormone fluctuations may influence tumor growth in women. So that could be an important factor for lung cancer in women. So while the connection between hormone fluctuation and lung cancer is complex and not fully understood, so currently research suggests that both hormones, particularly estrogen, may play a role in lung cancer because some studies are suggesting there is a protective factor and some studies suggesting that hormonal influence or hormonal fluctuations could contribute to increased incidence of lung cancer in women. So the next aspect is chronic inflammation. Women are more likely to develop autoimmune diseases than men, and problems with the immune system can play a role in cancer. Persistent inflammation, which is seen in autoimmune diseases, can cause repeated damage to tissues leading to changes in DNA and promote abnormal cell growth, all of which can increase the risk of cancer. So women with autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, they are particularly vulnerable to develop cancers such as lung cancer. Autoimmune diseases have been increasing globally, probably because of environmental changes, changes in diet and shifts in gut microbiomes. Because women are disproportionately affected by autoimmune conditions, they may be more vulnerable to chronic inflammation-driven cancer. So what makes women vulnerable? Women's lung anatomy and physiology make it susceptible. Women's lungs are smaller than men with narrower airways, which might cause more fine particles like PM 2.5 particulate matter 2.5 to get trapped in the lungs. In conclusion, lung cancer in people who have never smoked is increasing and most commonly seen in Asian women. Air pollution can be considered as an important factor, both indoor and outdoor air pollution. So reducing indoor and outdoor air pollution is an important strategy for lung cancer prevention along with control of smoking. So hope this video is useful. Thank you for listening. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.